Hello, my name's Andrew. I'm a newly qualified social worker and I work as a supervised social worker with Foster Wales Swansea. So my previous roles were all involving working with people, communicating with people. My last role in particular, I worked with lots of vulnerable groups and I needed a change of career, and social work seemed to be a really good fit for the skills that I developed. I've lived in Swansea all of my life. I've grown up here. My last job working with vulnerable people was in Swansea, and I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. You're still by the coast. It's a brilliant place to work, and Swansea Council have been a very good employer so far. So I work with foster carers. That includes mainstream foster carers. So my role within the team is to supervise the foster carers. So that would involve providing them with support when they needed it. Their role is to look after children, and my job is then to support them as best I can. So that includes supervising them where we would do statutory visits every 6 weeks, going over stuff like the certain compliance elements they have to meet, so they have to commit to so many hours of training. So my role is to support foster carers who look after children and young people in their home. This involves both supervision and support. So the supervision, we have to visit the foster carers at least every 6 weeks. And we have to look at certain aspects of their care they give in, look if there's any training that we could use to support them to enhance their skills to better able them to look after young people. In terms of support then, we are there just to, if the foster carers need to sound off, if there's anything they're unsure about, or if they're having a particularly tough time with a placement, we're there to try and identify how we can best support them to continue looking after the children and young people that they support. So my team, it's sort of split into two sections. So we have the supervisory section, which I sit under, and then we have a recruitment side who look at recruiting new foster carers. So that the team structure sort of falls in that line. We have a team leader and two assistant team leaders who are separate between the supervisory roles and the recruitment side of the team. Then we have supervising social workers and assessing social workers. And we have support workers who sit across both teams and support us with anything that we need. So I was a student in the team, and from the first moment I came into the team, they were all really helpful, really supportive. There's a huge mix of personalities, so it's a really good team to work in. There's always somebody on hand to offer advice or help or support when you need it, and yeah, they've just been really welcoming since the moment I joined the team. There's always opportunities for training. Sitting within the fostering team, we can attend all of the training that the foster carers attend, but there's also then additional opportunities within the whole service to attend training. In terms of progression, the current management in our team, they've all been social workers within the team and worked their way up, so there's always lots of opportunity to develop and learn new skills within the team. I was in a job where I didn't feel that I could change, and having the opportunity to attend university and become a social worker was massive. It's an opportunity I didn't think I'd have, so if you're thinking about it, look into it, and if it's something that you really want to do, you'll find a way to make it work. I've absolutely loved learning. Like I said, I thought the opportunity to go to university was missed. So to go back to university and find that I was more than capable of achieving, good grades, it's inspired me to carry on studying. So I'm currently doing my master's as well. And yeah, I think once you start studying, you realise there's no limits on what you can achieve. Well, I hope there's opportunities for me to progress and become a senior social worker. I don't think there's any limits to how much you can achieve. So I think I'm only limited by my ambition. So if I want to achieve more, I believe that I can push on and achieve as much as I can. If social work is a career that you think would suit you and fit you, then I'd encourage you to, reach out to your local universities, maybe speak to social workers in your local area and just ask any questions if you're unsure. But yeah, if it's something that you're really, really interested in, you'll find a way to go ahead and do it.